Hello, Ian Marsh here with another episode of Street Smart Business TV. Now, how would you like to get 10 times as many things done by working half as hard? Well, keep watching this episode of Street Smart TV and you're going to find out how. Hi everyone. Now in this episode of Street Smart Business TV, what I want to address is the sense of overwhelm that I see so many business owners face day in and day out. They're faced with the challenges of trying to get a successful business up and happening. They're trying to keep the sales coming in, they're watching the staff and ensuring that they're doing the right things, trying to keep enough profit in their business, and at the same time they've got a family and they've got a wife and or a husband and they've got children and they want to spend time there. They're trying to get all of these competing obligations sorted out and trying to keep everything in balance and sorted at the same time without letting their health disappear. And I'm sad to say that a lot of individuals actually fail in this area. And one of the biggest things I see fall over is largely their health or their relationships, because I see so many business owners get consumed with just trying to make a profit, just trying to get those wheels to turn so that they can have the life that they want. And rather than having a business that creates the lifestyle and the dream that you want to have, it actually becomes a prison many times where it's got you trapped and you can't escape and you're on this never-ending treadmill. Well, what I want to talk about today is the system that I learned many years ago on how to actually get a lot more done in your day without working as hard as you think you must. And it's not that difficult. And the individuals that I've taught to do this have reported incredible improvements, not only in their business, but in their families and also in their health. Now, what I want to talk to you about is how to get this massive productivity and not have that sense of overwhelm that occurs. Because a lot of the time the sense of overwhelm is really imaginary, it's not real. But here's where I come from. Firstly, what I want you to be thinking about is, why are you feeling this sense of overwhelm? Why are you thinking that all of these things have to be done in the day, or chaos or tragedy will occur? I'm telling you, 9 times out of 10 it won't. Okay, the world will go on and your business will survive if you do not attend to this task or that. And the key is knowing the things that you should be working on that are going to give you the biggest bang for your buck. Okay, now I'm going to give you a strategy, one of the most powerful formulas that I've ever used in my entire life, that has increased my productivity by at least 1,000%. Firstly, make sure you wake up 2 hours earlier than everybody else. Ensure that you get up, if you normally get up at 7, get up at 5. Okay? Now when you get up, just do at least 30 minutes of exercise a day. When you do that 30 minutes of exercise a day, come back, have your shower, have your brekkie, and then study for an hour a day. Even if it's 45 minutes, I can live with that. But read a book, study some skill that's going to move you forward for at least an hour. Read an inspirational autobiography of one of your, one of the people that inspire you. Now, once you've done your study, then you sit down and you look at your goals. Every morning and every night you look at your goals, but look at the goals that you've set for yourself. And once you've done that simple process, what you do is you decide what you're going to achieve that day. And here's the thing, do not put too many things down for the day. Work out what the number one thing is going to have the most impact in your business. The one thing. I used to say 3 things, but in all honesty, just make sure you get that one thing nailed, that one strategic goal nailed in the day. Have absolute focus on that before you move on to the next one. So in your business, for example, what's going to have the most important or impact in your life? What's going to give you the biggest result in your business? Is it having systems so that your staff actually carry out the requests that you make of them? Or is it like many other individuals that I see, they ask their staff to do things and they go back a week later and find that they're not done? Or is it you nailing that number one lead generation system for your business so you can turn your leads on and off like a tap whenever you want, so you get an affordable, reliable, predictable lead generation system. Would that have the most impact in your business? What's that one thing that's going to make the biggest impact in your business so that you can then focus on that and get it done? Once it's done, then move on to the next thing. Okay, but just focus on one thing. Get rid of all the distractions. Once it's done, put it to bed, lock it down, document it, test it, systemize it, put it in your policies, and then go on to the next one. Does that make sense? So, let me recap. Get up 2 hours early. Make sure that you do some exercise. Eat some good things at brekkie time. Study for about an hour. And then you're ready for action. So, you then plan your day. You know what you're going to do. Now, in the evening, what you do is you review your day. You say, right, well, how did I go today? What did I accomplish? Did I manage to stay focused on the one thing? Did I manage to ensure that that gets completed? And so you review it, and then if you haven't been happy with yourself, maybe you didn't get up and exercise that morning, maybe you went to McDonald's and had a feed and got a bit bigger belly right now, or felt like crap because you filled yourself with too much chocolate. Well, don't beat yourself up about it, alright? Just see what you did wrong and say, what did I do right and what can I improve on? Put it down, and then after you do that, you write your goals down again. Write your goals down, just say every morning and every night you read your goals, and then plan tomorrow the night before. Now, what do you plan tomorrow the night before? The reason is because your subconscious goes to work on the problems. So if you've got some problems that you don't know how to fix today, if you just look at them and think about them before you go to bed, and then you have your snooze for 7 hours or however long you sleep, wake up the next morning, 9 times out of 10 you're going to find that problem, you've got a solution to it. Because your subconscious has been churning away while you're having a snooze and says, hey Ian, why don't you just do this? And what a great idea. So guys, look, that's my takeaway for you. Don't focus on too many things. Just work out the biggest thing that's going to have the most impact in your business and focus on getting it done. And don't move on to the next thing to get that thing done. I hope that helps. I look forward to talking to you next week. Until then, bye for now.